the shower. I don't have neck bones.
Oh, well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses. Welcome to the Click You Look. Dandy, fine, delicious today, especially you. Sarah, how are you doing, Sarah? You know you look good, Sarah. You know you do. Stop playing stupid. You know you look amazing today. I am so jealous. Anyway, today we're gonna do the most amazing thing ever. Oh my god, I had way too much caffeine for this. We're gonna look at Bad Women's Anatomy, which is absolutely beautiful. It makes me feel smart about myself, which is a rare occasion, so I do hope you enjoy this just as much as I enjoy making it.
And if you enjoy, subscribe to promotions.
Hi! I have always wondered, do boobs change size according to the emotional state? Like when women feel good and happy, their boobs become bigger and vice versa? Any change?
You know what they say? If you like big boo-boo, make sure you keep your wife very happy. You better buy me that nice gift, otherwise my booba won't be as voluptuous.
Well played, good ma'am. Well played. Mother poops out pounds of pure body fat. Doctors speechless. Yeah, I think they would be. That looks kind of weird. Also, the fact that boobs are made of, like, pure muscle. Who made this? Sent this for review for their garbage company and thought, yeah, this could print this. You know, the day my girlfriend can outflex her boobs compared to mine is gonna be a day to remember, I swear to God.
This is so... What is this? Stab boob? Is that supposed to be a weapon?
You know, in fantasy games, when people are like a little bit outraged about the poor designs for armor for females, this has just taken that to a whole new level. You think chainmail bikinis are bad? Check this out. It's not even... Looking sharp today. Stellar Arcadia, a new science fiction story about exploration, power struggle, misplaced trust, genetic modification / transgenic, and more. Learn about new characters, support the workout of an independent creator, find out more. There's some big bahunkas! She must have such massive back problems. Oh my god, is that also an immersive feature in this game? You have to go to the chiropractor twice a week. You know harpies in the medieval ages that were like half women, half flappies? Well, here is a flappy woman, and you have those nice little honkamadonkers, right? Very important. Very important. Thinking about the time a guy and I were making out and getting touchy, and he put his hand under my crotch and said, it's moist. Why is it moist? And I said, because you're hot. And he yelled, oh my god, why did you pee on me? I tried explaining it to him, but I was laughing too hard. You sweet summer child. Masturbating badly so it feels like it's a dude doing it. I take... Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's perfectly fair. I had someone once tell me, having someone else do it for you, it's like doing it with your left hand. They may or may not have been a little bit too comfortable just, you know, being by themselves, but... Yeah, so anyway. Asking for a friend.
Not to be a misogynistic doctor from the 1800s, but I am pretty sure my uterus is moving around my body, biting my other organs, and it's also possessed by the devil.
VIP ticket to hell in the description. Have your uterus accompany you today to... I don't even know what my marketing strategy is anymore, but, you know, there you go. Vertical, horizontal, growth 8. Wait, okay, so wait, you made a graph that says that between the ages of 5 and 25, women grow taller. I'm pretty sure most women don't grow taller until they're 25. They typically stop way before that, but okay. And after the age 30, they grow horizontally, exponentially. Holy crap, and that's only the age 45. Imagine, like, if you're a woman and you grow to be 100 years old, you're gonna be a solid, like, 4 meters wide. My god, this is like scary for real. They're gonna be some kind of superhumans. Fun fact, nurses take the baby away from the mother for the first 12 to 24 hours because the female's natural instinct is to kill the baby, so they can avoid taking responsibility and they can go back to Chad/Tyrone. It's called post-mortem distress birthing. This feels like that kind of incel thing when they have just taken one freak story from history and tried to like spin it into being some kind of norm. Nurses or doctors in the comments, feel free to fill out the knowledge in this. I'm not an expert enough in this field to tell you what is right. I am just not that out there that I still can see that this is kind of silly. Good morning. So I am just getting back into the dating game and it seems pretty wild out there. So I have a question. Is it true if you pour hydrogen peroxide over a woman's vajayjay, it will show bubbles and reveal her disasters? How do I ask a woman who I've just met to do it safely? First, right? Thank you. the internet is beautiful in one way, because normally in life, when you just go about your day, you would bump into like one, maybe two of these people in your lifetime, right? And that would be a story you keep telling throughout every party you go to. But now, we get to have like dozens and dozens of these stories of these people who are just absolutely bonkers. And it's beautiful. I love this. It's so fun. Women with a high body count are used up and loose. Same logic. The pee-pee of a virgin, but the pee-pee of a man who has multiple naughty partners. It gets worn and stretched out. You know you're in a bad place when you can like throw it up over your shoulder and go for a walk, or when you need like a third shoe or like a roller skater so it doesn't scrape on the ground when you're just out for a stroll. The struggles. Victory with Vovita. Before, after. Wait, what? Gentle and effective feminine rejuvenation. I don't think this is how it works. Oh, I'm falling from the sky. What if my parachute doesn't work? Luckily, I have my massive bazonka honkers that seem to break my fall. So far, we have seen that boobies are either made entirely from muscle, or they're basically parachutes, or they make up half your body mass. It's wild. Like, the biological diversity is astounding. Perfekte Gerechung Reizungrung bringt ihnen puren Musiken aus. Ja, das haben wir a second pair of ears.
Oh my god, do you know why women talk so much? It's because they have 4 ear holes, so they need to like saturate all of them. Ask me your biggest dilemma.
A girl said to me that she was a virgin, but she got her period. She's a freaking liar. Checkmate, potential partner. Nobody touching my singleness.
It is so important for women to start families, with very few exceptions. Women that don't start families transforms into angry, bitter, maladapted, shrieking sociopaths with their therapist on speed dial. Fighting biology never ends well. Women are meant to nurture. Be rebels, start a family.
I don't know, why are people so eager to just paint everyone in massive groups of people over like one weird stereotype? I can say I probably want a family in the future, just because I enjoy having a house full of life. I think I would be very bored and frustrated if I lived alone for the rest of my life, for example. But that's just me. Some people want to focus on a career, some people want to do other things. I have family members who are older members of my family, for example, a couple of them who live down in Germany, and they never had kids of their own, and they have some of the most richest, fulfilling social lives I've ever seen in my life. It is absolutely astounding. So this whole thing that like, oh, you can't live without having kids, no, it's bogus. And most of them are also women, by the way, just mentioning it. So no, this should be an individual choice. You should do what makes you happy and what you want, and also find the right person to do it with if that is the case. I don't know what this is, trying to project something like, oh my god, if you don't start a baby, you're basically a sociopath. Yeah, no.
Gluten belly, no candy, no cookies, no ice cream. Alcohol belly, no syrup, no cakes, no sweet coffee. Stressed out, hormonal, mommy belly, better me health coaching weight loss program.
That's right, have a lot of gluten, alcohol, and babies, and what? From a Swedish RPG, that's pretty hot giantess. Oh yes, indeed. The curves of death.
Favorite period snack, goo. Calories don't count on your period. You're losing enough blood to make up for the cake for breakfast. It's science.
Okay, I'm not an expert here, so please feel free to absolutely roast me in the comments for this, but when I look at, like, for example, the vitamin pills between men and women, the main difference is that the women pills have more iron in them, because that's a big thing you lose during this season of the month. I don't I don't think it works like this. Just going out on a limb. Do women actually? There is no conclusive psychological evidence for it. Men are very clear, obvious, but women not so much. One thing is clear, women are taught that they are supposed to. Perhaps it is an unreasonable myth that would help explain why so many men are sexually unsatisfied. Perhaps because they're expecting some defining moment like men have. Maybe women's sexual experience is totally different from men's. I will study the issue further.
That's a lot of words for I've never made a woman orgasm.
Oh, the vernacular disembowelment. So go, girl, rar XD. I think you may have watched too much adult naughty fun times. Girls don't generally experience the zenith of experience. They do that stuff to trick the unaware and just act for the camera. Do you mean this as a statement or as a question? I'm so confused. $1 million idea! A tampon, but when you pull it out, you see it grown into a surprise dinosaur, like one of those you grow into a glass of water. After your period, you get a stegosaurus or a velociraptor. Only your cervix knows. Ooh. Oh. We're having fun here today. Are you having fun here today? Yes, I am having a lot of fun here today. If her personal parts smell like roses, she sprayed it with women's Axe or some weird shite, cause natural, intimate areas smell like the heat coming out of the back of my PS4. I am freaking wheezing. Dude, I think there's a problem with your PS4. Smacks PS4! This is what good intimate parts smell like! Is that gonna be a marketing strategy for their next console? And the other model is gonna be boys' locker room? Amazing. He got his sister preggo last night, and they know she's preggo already. Oh no, this doesn't bode well.
Me and my sister share the same room, and when I was sleeping yesterday, my pee-pee did the sploosh, and my underwear was having a hole, so it traveled to my sister's skirt, and she was not wearing shorts that night, so the sploosh entered her personal regions, and now she's preggo. What do now?
I'm just trying to picture this. So it's like, wait, so it's like, pew, pew, psh, bah, and then you know, after like a few hours, what did you do? We have billions of spam. You just have one egg. Touche, females. The CLIT is a liberal lie. What agenda is this pushing? I don't get this. Just look up an educational biology picture. What do you do? Okay, editor, we're gonna have to censor the shite out of this picture because I cannot show this on YouTube, but I can describe it for all the people at home. So imagine that you have an adult fun-time doll with very blown up organs on the chesticle area of your body. And then on the underside of it, you have the bum-bum and the front personal regions in the same place. Imagine if your bum-bum grew out like through your front thighs, but then you still have your regular organ in the middle. That's what this doll is. Yeah, we have gone this far. Humanity has gone this far. Hear me out here, fellow gentle males. What if the CLIT isn't really a location on the female body, but a location in all of us, in our hearts, in minds? And that's why we can't actually find it. They made it up. It never really existed. Only as a metaphor for our own pleasures in life we have to find. I mean, at least they're trying to be poetic about it.
Why are all skeletons in Skyrim male? I checked them all and none of them have boob bones!
Boob bones! I can't! Oh my god! Okay, wait. So total now, we have boobs that are pure muscle, we have boob bones, we have bones that become parachutes, and we have boobs that make up 50% of your body mass. This is wild. Would it look like two, like, on your rib cage, you will have two smaller rib cages that are, like, perpuded through your regular rib cage, and they're also made of pure muscle, but they can also flex like this in wind. Wow. It's like some really mind-blowing organs. Holy shite.
Females can't help but display their naughtyality, even when it limits the range of motion in public safety jobs.
Is she supposed to leave her butt at home? Wear her go-to-work butt? Ah, yes, please, Stacy, put on your office butt. I don't know. A lot of people like butts. A lot of people also like men in uniform. So look at that. A hunk of a man in the background. Yes, indubitably.
Fun fact, ladies. Go a month without naughties. You're re-virginalized naturally. Source, female.
This is the equivalent of like, source? Just trust me, bro.
And it can happen as quickly as a week. It just depends on your body. Shite gets tight, yo.
That's just not how the vajayjay works.
But the source is a woman.
The ignorance is jumped out.
When you get out of the shower and it's that time of the month and it's a race between you, time, and gravity.
Y'all don't shower with your pads on, you're nasty. I shower with my socks on every day, you know. I don't want to show my feet to the bathroom floor because that would be gross. So, you know, shower with your socks, everyone. Make sure to show your bathroom the respect it deserves. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that. Stop. Cease, you know you want to. Oh, shower socks. Oh, that could be a merch idea. Shower socks. And they had like watery designs on them and stuff. Amazing idea, click. Oh, what is worse than a broken heart? Time of the month, pain, homelessness, hunger, etc. As a guy, I think menstrual pain is a myth. Noted. This is like that news article that was trending a while ago where it's something like, what's the most difficult thing about being a woman? We asked a man. Okay. This would be like, how painful is it to be kicked in the balls? We asked a lady. It's like, why? It's better ignored. It's been quite clear with women not bother faking and I have no intention of doing anything to give them one. If they can't do their zenith of experience, their hole is broken, and they should feel bad about it. Wow, okay, so if you don't have that kind of intimacy level with your partner, because it's not a guaranteed thing, you know, everyone has to figure out what they want, and it can be a struggle. They should feel bad about, that's your solution. I hope you have no intimate partner that has to struggle with this with you. It sounds like you're not the type of person who would even come close to communicating what is required in a relationship, and that is, at least in my opinion, one of the key components to making any relationship works, whether it be on a personal level, a practical level, or an intimate level. So, cease. You are indeed the problem.
Anyway, moving on. Happy meme fun time. Haha.
When trains were introduced in the US, many people believed that women's bodies were not designed to go at 50 miles an hour, that their uteruses would fly out of their bodies if they were accelerated to that speed.
I have so much respect for historical women not murdering every man they know.
That is wild. How would it...
I never rent to single mothers, or all women for that matter, because I don't want time of the month blood sprayed all over my units. You think it's like a fountain?
No. It's been a year since the last time I announced this, so I think it's time for my yearly update. PSA, we do not pee out of the vajayjay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. See you next year.
Well, you probably don't do it out of your arses, though you do talk a lot from there, lol. Haha, got him! And that leaves to vajayjay unless there's a third hole somewhere for the pee to come out. Ah, yes. Women pee out of their noses. Confirmed check. Source, trust me, bro. And for males, pee is stored in the balls.
I just had a man tell me I didn't get a hysterectomy because I still have my vajayjay. Okay. He went on to say I'm 100% wrong and still have my uterus, fallopian tubes, and cervix because they only take your female reproductive parts. I asked him what he thinks they are, and he said your vajayjay and tummy, where you carry the baby. I choked on my water and almost threw up after laughing so hard.
That's why you're not allowed to drink when you're preggo. It's not because it hurts the baby. It's because if you throw up, the baby is just gonna go poo! Because it is in your tummy. So anyway, biology with a click, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
If men's logic about vajayjays were applied to themselves.
Oh, this is the same picture but more clear. Look at this. The pee-pee of a virgin. Large and healthy, it hasn't been crushed inside dozens of vajayjay. The pee-pee of a man who has multiple partners. Penis has shriveled down to less than 1/3 of its original size due to vaginal pressure. Top definition, period. Uterus wants baby. Person doesn't have baby. Uterus wants revenge. Seems pretty accurate. Cis women generally don't have hair on their arms. If you know women who do, they are most likely trans or have some kind of hormone imbalance. Or, you mean literally like every single woman, apart from people who, actually groom their arms, kind of, which is not a requirement, so to say. It's how you groom your bodily hair is a personal choice. And I think you would be surprised at the amount of places most people have hair. Spoiler is almost everywhere. Alright, moving on. Is it me or Sony be making their lead female protagonist look masculine as heck? Barely no curves or rough no feminine features, unless the average woman looks like pick from the game on the left, fan me on the right, higher fans. His pee-pee fell off because a woman looked normal in a video game. I mean, the one on the right is what I would expect, like, someone working in like a photo shoot business with heavy makeup to look like. The one on the left is probably more realistic of what you would expect. No makeup, running around in the woods, doing bad stuff. People look different. Not everyone has to live up to like your Instagram expectations, whatever this is. Oh my god, what? I just remembered this and I wanted to share. I saw a story the other day where a girl was really distressed because she really cared about her boyfriend. But when they had the naughties the first time, he got really angry and aggressive and said some hurtful things to her. She, of course, was considering breaking up with him, but was in a dilemma because she really liked him. Why, you ask, was he angry at her? Get this, it was because she didn't lactate from her nips when she was turned on. I guess the dude I read too much. Oh my god. No. No. Dude, leave the internet for God's sake. I got a job at Hooters once because I stuffed 2 water balloons in my shirt. So when I was waiting tables, I had to have the balloons on me. But it really worked out. Anyone asked for a refill of water, I just stabbed my booba with a fork and let it drain into the glasses. People are freaking out. This one guy is scandalized. He's like, shouldn't it be milk? No, dude, it should be blood. So let's see if we have the definition of the booba together now. I need to make an infographic or something of this. So let me get this straight. Boobas have bones. They are also made of pure muscle. They will act as parachutes. They make up half your body mass, and they're also filled to the brim with milk, like you would fill a water balloon, but with milk. Quite impressive organs, if I may say so myself.
Armpit hair is fine, but don't pretend like all girls after puberty have armpit hair. You're the minority, bro, lol.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that you got everything prepped up for the baby.
Ha, I'm not having a baby.
Is that so?
Why do balls hurt when hit, but not when fricking? How do guys frick so hard it sounds like a man running a flap in flip-flops, but they tapped on the balls and it's so painful and nauseating? Edit, I am female. I'm just genuinely confused about ball pain. So vajayjays are stronger than balls because of all the estrogen. When a guy has naughties, some of that estrogen leaks out and enters the pee-pee. From there, it drips down into the balls and make them much stronger. The wild theories online are absolutely fascinating. I love this. Oh!
A typical female brain.
Wait, frontal lobe, temporal lobes, spinal cord. This is just a literal brain? I was ready to get irritated and end up having a genuinely good laugh. Yeah, it's just a normal brain, right? This was actually sent to be my male.
I don't understand lesbian naughties. Girls can't even do the zenith of experience, so they don't like the naughty, so what's the point?
Can we have a moment of prayer for his current girlfriend? Dude. Someone I know just said his ideal girl would be 6'4" and 80 to 90 pounds. Sir, your ideal girl is going to cave in and die. What? That's like some Slenderman stuff.
I refuse to have in with us because a lot of different women, because every time they put the pee-pee in the it gets squeezed into a smaller thing. We'll save their pee for me.
Yeah, this is just a unireverse card. Starts fricking you in the click. Hold on, what? This I did not agree to this. Dude, I don't even know you. Also, what is the click? So the other person don't even know what? I'm like double offended by this conversation. This is outrageous. Do you mean the CLIT? Don't be disrespectful to daddy or he won't let you do the zenith of experience. I literally have never spoken to you in my life. Pushing down harder on the click. No. Yeah, a baby girl, but you like it like this? I have so many mixed emotions about this quick text exchange. I have at least 6 or 7 emotions right now, and it's really weird. I haven't shaved my legs in a really long time, and while I was babysitting, my skirt edged up a bit, and the 7-year-old I was watching said,
"Ew, you should shave hairs, it's not supposed to be there."
And I said, well, it's not supposed to be there, then why does it grow there? And he was really silent for a long time, and then he finally said,
"Let's watch Sonic the Hedgehog."
The truth has entered the mind of the young male. Tumors grow. Are they supposed to be there? It's called evolution. Just because it's there doesn't mean it's useful or... Wait, did you just... Local man compares leg hair to cancer. Genuinely thought it was a smart argument. More at 6. I seen our boob bones. The victim was a man. The geniosity. It's confirmed now. It's confirmed. We had 2 posts claiming boob bones. They must be real. Source... whatever this is. You may fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese. I guess it depends on the cheese. Is it a really fancy cheese? A really nice cheese? Did you take her out for cheese and wine? Then I would say maybe yes. Just in general, like like you would do with like a caged animal, maybe no.
Teach your daughters that the most precious jewel is a clean, undefiled body. Teach your daughters that the most priceless jewel is a clean, undefiled body. Virtue, modesty, chastity, purity, abstinence, correct, blah, blah.
How about you teach, your younglings that something might be more valuable about them as a whole person than, what they choose to do with their intimate life? That's kind of like boiling it all down to a very overly simplistic, very silly ideal, don't you think? And another small side tangent on this topic, at least for me, and I think this goes for a lot of people, everyone is free to do their own choices. If you want to wait for the right one, that is also perfectly okay. For me, at least, I have found it very valuable to have had multiple partners I've had in the past, because it taught me what I'm looking for. It taught me who I work with, it taught me what I should look out for, or how I should act myself. I was allowed to grow myself and be a more mature person in future relationship because I had experience in the past. You need to have that kind of stuff. Also, not to mention that you grow a lot as a person, so maybe a person you think you're gonna be together with for a long time, you might end up going completely different paths in your life. So having experiences isn't a bad thing, and this goes for everyone. Like I said, everyone is free to make their own choices. This is just what I have believed worked very well for me. But everyone needs to find their own path and what they're comfortable with.
But whatever this is, it's a piss of the poo-poo.
Guys after finding empty wrapper paper tubes. Girls after finding empty wrapper paper tubes. Yes! Everything in common.
They probably think it's some sort of tampon.
Ah, man, yeah, I hate it when I mistake my 3-foot cardboard tube for a tampon and stick it up my vajayjay by accident.
Oh, this silliness that can occur. Like, oh yeah, this must be the tampamoons. Woo!
Said in the South is so concerning, lemafau. My Bible teacher taught it, and he taught us women can't actually have the zenith of experience. His evidence was that he'd been with his wife for 30 years, and I quote, "If the female zenith of experience was real, I would have seen it by now." Miss Banks, if you're out there, I am so sorry, ma'am. Oh no! Oh no!
Knowing that women eat pee and shite makes them incredibly unattractive. Periods just top it all off. It kills me that I'm supposed to be attracted to these creatures. No, I'm not gay. I'm attracted to women, but knowing they're just animals turns me off so much. My ideal woman would just look like a woman, but no bodily functions.
Oh yeah, you know, you can buy a doll for that or whatever. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this beautiful video and that you learned something. We learned a lot about the boobas today. A lot of accurate information, if I may say so myself. And I do hope you have an amazing rest of your day. You're a beautiful being because you deserve it. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Mwah.